Hello and welcome to Trojan Talk. I'm your host, Aaron Taylor. With me today is Tori Averett, here to talk about the Troy Arts Council and some events happening with the Troy Arts Council. Tori, thanks for joining me here today.
Thanks for having me, Aaron.
And often when you're here, you're talking about theater productions here at Troy University, but this is a kind of a Troy University adjacent thing, because this is more of a city, a community event, the Troy Arts Council. And a lot of people may have attended some of these events, but there's some people that may not be aware of what the Troy Arts Council is and what it does, even though it brings a lot of great shows and a lot of things. Tell us a little bit about the Troy Arts Council and what it is.
So the Troy Arts Council is an organization that's been around in Troy in the Pike County area for a long time, a number of decades. And one big part of their mission is to celebrate and appreciate the arts in our community, but also, and maybe even more importantly, is to bring art to the community that maybe we otherwise wouldn't have access to, being that Troy is not exactly a high access metropolitan area or an arts specific location. But we do a lot with the arts in Troy, as you know, and in Pike County. And so the Troy Arts Council just tries to bring in high quality music, theater, dance, visual art, all different kinds of things from all around the world to Troy.
And some people, when they see arts and they think dance and all that kind of stuff in theater, they immediately, their mind goes to stuffy. And some people, I'm just saying that it's over because one of the last things you did in the last year was the Beatles group that came.
The return,
and that was an amazing show. It's fun as a Beatles tribute band, but it's one of these things where it's the arts because it's music, but it's still it's an entertaining and it's bringing new eyes to some new entertainment options here in Troy.
And I think that's something that recently the Arts Council, because it sounds, you're right, it sounds a little intimidating, the Arts Council.
Yes.
But access is sort of, and accessibility, those are the things that we're looking for. And we're trying to, in the Troy Arts Council, we're trying to entice new audiences. So the college students, the sometimes school-age children and their families, we want people to come out and enjoy themselves, and they needn't have a special pass, to enjoy some fine art.
And fun art, including something happening this weekend.
Yes.
I'm talking about accessible to all ages. And I've seen the promos. It's exciting. And I've seen some of this before, but Artrageous. Is that the name of it, right? Artrageous?
Yes,
Tell us about Artrageous, because this looks pretty cool. So.
Artrageous is it's just going to be a funky kind of show that has blended music and theatricality and visual arts. So when you look at all of their stuff, it looks splatter painted and exciting. And they even tell you when you come to the show to see this performance art that is high energy, high impact stuff, that if you wear a t-shirt or bring a t-shirt or a cap or something, that the artist will actually splatter you or splatter paint. So not stuffy at all. It's going to be really fun.
Now, you're not going to, that's by choice. They're not going to
by
try
choice.
to get it by choice.
No.
They're not just going to go randomly splash people.
No, maybe there'll be a splash zone in the Claudia Crosby. I don't know. But it's going to be a lot of fun. And it's happening at 3:30 in the Crosby Theater on the Troy campus.
Right. And speaking about accessibility to students, I know there's opportunity for some students to be able to get in for free and discount, right?
Yes, absolutely. So the first 125 students who come to the Crosby Theater will get in for free. We'll have tickets waiting at the door for anybody that wants to come. And then after that, I believe it's something like $5 to get in for this really high quality experience.
And then, of course, the community, it's open to the community, and it's family friendly, top to bottom. I mean, it's going to be messy, so kids are going to like it, right?
It's so fun.
It's a blast. And like I said, I've seen some of the videos, and I've seen some similar type things before, and it looks pretty exciting. But before that, there's another event going on, an opportunity for people in the community to get involved and to get to know more about the Arts Council and how they can get involved, right?
Yes, yes. We've got, as with most arts councils in the country and in the state, we have a membership. So you become a member of the Troy Arts Council for a year, sort of like, it's kind of like being a subscriber, and you get a year-long kind of season pass with tickets to all of the events. There's about one a month throughout the year. It's really exciting stuff, all happening here in Troy. And we've got an event downtown Troy at the studio on Walnut Street there at the Johnson Center for the Arts. In the studio from 6 to 8 on Friday night, we're going to have a kickoff party with free food, hors d'oeuvres, drinks, and things like that. We've got music provided by the band 1211, so it's going to be kind of rocking out in there. Sips on the Square has given drink discounts for people who want to keep the celebration going afterward and walk up to the square. So it's really something that is, I mean, we're not drinking tea and holding up pinkies. This is fun, and there are a lot of young people that are planning to turn out. So everybody is welcome. People who have previously had season passes and people who want to get involved and learn more, or just come meet people.
Yes.
It's going to be a great event.
It's something going on in downtown, a community
it's
event.
free.
And it's free,
Right.
but that once again, it's an opportunity to become a patron and take
Yeah.
part and help with the arts. Because I know you, for one, are an advocate of building up the arts in the community around here.
Yeah.
And something like this, obviously, Tori, this is something that's one of the stepping stones to try to help improve that image and that concept here in Troy.
Yes, well, we all of us who are living here always want to have just better quality of life, more things to do, entertainment, all that kind of stuff. And the arts are one way that we kind of carry our culture forward and connect with one another. And sometimes it's just about having a good time, having something fun to do and something that's a little uplifting to do on a weekend or a weeknight or something. So I'm excited to see that the Troy Arts Council is providing so many opportunities, and I'm so thrilled that Troy University and the Troy Arts Council are working together to make this possible for campus and community.
Well, sounds good. Thanks for joining us, Tori. And
Yeah.
a lot of exciting things happening this weekend. Thanks for joining
Thanks,
us.
Aaron.
And thank you for joining us on today's edition of Trojan Talk.